Okay. Have you ever found yourself staring at, a new product label, maybe something eco-friendly or new wellness gadget?
Oh, yeah.
And you're just wondering, is this for real or is it just, marketing spin? That feeling when you just want someone to cut through the noise?
Absolutely. Get straight to the point.
Well, today, that's exactly what we're doing. We are diving to the latest insights from the Consumers 360 News commentary.
Mm-hmm.
This is based on the Consumers.App website, and we're looking specifically at trends reported around July 15th, 2025.
Right.
Our mission, basically, is to unpack the really important stuff from these sources, help you navigate your everyday choices with a bit more confidence, maybe some clarity.
Exactly. And we're not just looking at the what, but digging into the why it matters. What shifts do these trends signal for all of us as consumers in this landscape that's changing so fast?
Okay, let's get into it then. Our first major topic, this is from that Consumers.App analysis, but the story originated in Forbes. It asks a pretty interesting question. Will this new certification scheme help clean up the beauty industry? Sounds like a big deal.
It absolutely is. What's really insightful here is this thing called the EcoBeautyScore certification scheme.
EcoBeautyScore. Got it.
Yeah, and it's not just, another label. It feels like a more foundational shift. You got huge players like L'Oreal getting behind it.
L'Oreal themselves. Wow. Okay.
Exactly. They're aiming to standardize how the environmental impact of cosmetic products is assessed. The main goal, to genuinely boost consumer trust and push for much greater transparency and sustainable practices across the industry.
Right. Transparency. That seems crucial.
And the fact that a giant like L'Oreal is adopting it, it signals that transparency itself is becoming almost a non-negotiable product feature.
So it's about empowering you, the listener, to actually vote with your wallet by giving you clear, comparable information.
Precisely. Information on the product's environmental footprint.
Yeah.
Making it easier to see if it aligns with your values.
That is powerful. It means you're not just hoping a product is eco-friendly. You might actually have a standard to check. But, beyond the planet, what about what these products do to us, our skin? Are these same kinds of innovations affecting how we understand ingredient safety?
That's a really important question because, environmental impact is key, but so is personal health. And recent research clearly indicates that, synthetic ingredients in cosmetics can cause issues.
Like allergies.
Yes, exactly. Skin allergies, sensitivities. Studies are pinpointing specific chemicals that act as allergens or irritants, causing these reactions. It really underscores the urgent need for safer, often naturally derived components.
So what's the solution? Just go all natural?
Well, that's one aspect, but what's fascinating is how technology is stepping in. We're seeing AI, artificial intelligence, being used in ingredient substitution.
AI, how does that work?
Think vast databases, predictive modeling.
Yeah.
AI analyzes compatibility, safety, function to find alternatives that improve consumer health and trust.
Huh. That's clever.
And it's not just about what's in the product. We're also seeing powerful social media analysis.
Okay.
Using tools for text mining, basically sifting through huge amounts of online chat and sentiment analysis, figuring out the emotional tone on places like Facebook, Twitter.
To do what? Find out if people like the smell.
Sometimes, maybe. But more importantly, it gives manufacturers and consumers early warning signs about allergies, adverse reactions, even counterfeit products.
Wow. So faster reactions, safer products for you.
Exactly. Quicker action.
That's a really interesting link technology, making things not just innovative, but safer and more transparent. So what does this actually mean for someone, standing in the beauty aisle today trying to choose?
It means the industry, really led by companies like L'Oreal, is undergoing a genuine shift. Their role in adopting EcoBeautyScore sets a precedent. It drives a broader move towards environmentally sound practices.
So more reliable info for us.
Yes. For you, it translates to more reliable information at your fingertips, moving beyond vague claims to something hopefully measurable. It's about a future where your beauty choices can actually align with your values, knowing there's data backing it up.
That makes a lot of sense for choosing products. But what about those times when the best product for your skin is, nothing?
Yes.
Our next deep dive nugget, this one's from Soy Carm, is headlined, 6 situations you shouldn't wear makeup, and your skin will thank you for going bare.
It's true. Sometimes less is definitely more. Allergic reactions to cosmetics, they're surprisingly common.
Yeah, like rashes.
Often showing up as red, itchy rashes, what dermatologists call allergic contact dermatitis. It happens when your immune system kind of misidentifies things like fragrances, preservatives, certain dyes as harmful.
So you need to be careful.
You really need to be a label detective. Look for common culprits, parabens, formaldehyde, synthetic fragrances, and always do a patch test before you commit to slathering something new all over your face.
A patch test, like on your arm first?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Small, discreet spot. Wait 48 hours. See what happens.
It's a bit like playing detective with your own body, isn't it? I remember getting this lotion once. Thought nothing of it, then boom, rash. Really shows how individual it is.
It absolutely is. Everyone's different.
So what's the actual science behind giving your skin a break sometimes?
Well, it's about listening to your body, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
Scientific studies consistently show ingredients like parabens, formaldehyde releasers, triggering these adverse immune responses.
Okay.
And avoiding makeup, especially when your skin is already irritated, inflamed, or maybe trying to heal from a breakout or procedure. It offers real benefits.
Like what? Just letting it breathe?
Pretty much. It prevents clogged pores, reduces further irritation, allows your skin's natural healing processes to kick in without interference. You're reducing exposure to potential irritants.
And are these allergies common? Getting worse?
The prevalence is actually on the rise.
Mm-hmm.
Studies indicate a significant chunk of the population experiences some kind of skin reaction to cosmetics. That increasing trend in allergic contact dermatitis, it really highlights the need for more awareness and, preventative steps.
So besides patch tests and reading labels?
Avoiding known allergens if you've identified them. Choosing genuinely hypoallergenic and fragrance-free products, though even those aren't guarantees. And definitely consulting a dermatologist if you're having persistent issues. And remember, regulatory bodies like the FDA in the U.S. and the European Commission, they play a crucial role. They set guidelines for ingredients, labeling, safety testing, all to protect you, the consumer.
Okay, moving from skin to hair. Next up, another daily routine item, shampoo. Lots of debate here, too.
Mm-hmm.
This is from The Independent. 20 best sulfate-free shampoos for healthy locks, tried and tested. We hear sulfate-free all the time. What's the actual scientific difference? Why are they seen as healthier?
Right, so the traditional sulfates, things like sodium lauryl sulfate or SLS, they're fantastic detergents. Great lather, really deep cleaning. But their molecular structure means they're maybe a bit too good at their job. They strip away not just dirt, but also your hair and scalp's natural oils, the sebum.
Which leads to dryness.
Exactly. Dryness, brittleness, sometimes even irritation for sensitive scalps. The key insight with sulfate-free options is that they use gentler surfactants cleaning agents that cleanse effectively without disrupting that natural lipid barrier quite so much.
Well, so they clean but don't strip everything away.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
That's why they're often recommended for sensitive scalps, color-treated hair, or naturally dry hair. They help maintain that natural moisture balance.
It sounds like a simple swish, but I imagine there's some pretty advanced chemistry going on to get that cleaning power without the stripping effect.
Oh, absolutely. It's not just about swapping one ingredient for another. Scientists are now engineering these molecules very precisely.
How so?
Recent research focuses on the structure of these new surfactants. Things like the size of their water-attracting head, the length of their oil-attracting tail. These details profoundly impact how the shampoo performs, how viscous it is, how it feels.
So it's molecular design.
Exactly. From a biomedical view, sulfates cause that irritation and dryness because they remove those protective oils. This can lead to brittle hair, increased breakage, especially if your skin is already sensitive.
Okay, makes sense. I've also seen ingredients like polyquaterniums?
Polyquaterniums, yes. Those are interesting. They're conditioning polymers. Basically, think of them as tiny, positively charged molecules.
Okay.
Hair proteins naturally carry negative charges, especially if damaged. These polyquaterniums are drawn to those negative sites, neutralizing the charge.
And that does what? Makes it smoother.
Precisely. It helps smooth the hair cuticle, making your hair lie flatter, feel softer, reduce static. Some even have mild antimicrobial properties. It adds that conditioning effect.
So looking ahead in shampoo tech, what's next?
Well, the big focus is still on finding even better alternative surfactants, ones that truly mimic the rich lather and cleansing power of sulfates, but without any drying. We're seeing promising research into micellar technology.
Like the face cleansers?
Kind of, yeah. Using tiny cleansing spheres called micelle.
Oh, great.
And also incorporating more sophisticated natural extracts, things like coconut, aloe vera, but using them in scientifically optimized ways. It's all about achieving that balance through smart molecular chemistry.
Fascinating stuff. Okay, let's zoom out a bit for our final segment. From personal care products to a broader wellness trend. This one's popping up in hotels, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Our last headline from Consumers.App, originally in Skift, Wellness in Hotels. ROI reality check. And this piece specifically mentions grounding sheets.
Grounding or earthing sheets, yes.
What are they, and do they actually do anything?
Okay, so grounding sheets are designed to connect your body directly to the Earth's natural electrical charge, its electrons.
Connect? That's like plugging your bed into the garden.
Sort of. Usually via a wire that connects the sheet to the ground port of an electrical outlet, or sometimes a dedicated grounding rod outside. The idea is that this stabilizes your body's bioelectrical system.
Okay. Sounds a bit out there.
It can sound that way. Proponents claim it reduces inflammation, which they link to improved sleep, less chronic pain, better overall well-being.
And is there any science to back this up?
Well, here's where it gets interesting. There are some scientific studies. Some do show potential benefits, things like improved mood, reduced stress markers, maybe some pain reduction.
No, it's sense of but.
But, and this is crucial, you absolutely need to approach this with a critical eye. More robust, large-scale research is definitely needed to fully substantiate all the claims being made. It's promising, perhaps, but not definitively proven for everything claimed.
So buyer beware, essentially.
Or at least buyer be critical. You see brands like Grounding Wellness trying to build credibility by highlighting the science they do have, focusing on a customer-first approach, getting recognition. It shows how brands try to stand out when the science is still emerging.
Gotcha. A fascinating concept, but yeah, approach with caution, like any big wellness claim. What other kinds of health tech are emerging in these broader wellness spaces, or even at work?
Oh, definitely. Beyond just grounding, we're seeing really interesting trends in workplace wearable technologies.
Wearables at work, like step counters.
More than that, devices designed to enhance safety, health, and productivity. Think gadgets that monitor safe lifting techniques to prevent back injuries, or analyze your posture for better ergonomics, or sensors that identify environmental hazards in real time, even tech to help manage stress levels by monitoring physiological signs. It's all about using real-time data and predictive analytics to create safer, healthier work environments.
Data seems key everywhere now.
It really is. There's also a growing focus on data-driven advocacy, particularly in areas like home health care. Collecting and using data effectively can really strengthen the case for better conditions or support for home care workers. Though, there are challenges in balancing immediate data benefits with long-term advocacy goals.
Right. And back to those grounding sheets for a sec. How do people generally see them? Still niche.
Consumer perception seems generally positive, especially regarding sleep and pain. People who try them often report benefits. But that skepticism due to the limited, definitive scientific evidence, it's definitely still present. It hasn't quite hit mainstream acceptance based purely on science yet.
And the economic side. Is this wellness tech becoming big business?
Potentially, yes. Innovations like grounding products, wearables, they could significantly expand market opportunities. If consumer demand grows, it stimulates job creation, encourages more R&D, not just in that specific product, but across the whole wellness tech sector. It's a good example of how these niche wellness ideas can attract serious investment and potentially become quite a substantial market force.
Wow, we have covered a lot today, from the hidden tech in your shampoo bottle to potentially conductive sheets in your hotel bed.
Yeah.
This deep dive really shows how interconnected everything is, doesn't it? All these consumer trends shaping our lives, sometimes in ways we don't even notice.
Indeed. And whether it's understanding what a certification really means, or recognizing potential allergens in your makeup, or even just evaluating these sometimes ambitious wellness claims, that ability to discern, to question, to think critically, it's more valuable now than ever, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. Well, thank you for joining us on this deep dive today. We really hope you found these insights useful, maybe a bit thought-provoking as you navigate your own consumer.
And as these products, technologies, health trends, they just keep evolving at, lightning speed.
Yeah.
Here's maybe a final question for you to ponder. How will you use these kinds of insight, the new technology, to make even smarter, healthier, more informed choices for yourself and maybe for your loved ones in the years ahead?